We're here on the LyonPride Music Party Bus with So-Lo Cory Spitz for the Hemp Day Wednesday Jazz Bones Seattle Hempfest 2013 tryouts. How are you guys doing?
Fantastic.
Good, man. Good. Glad to be here for sure.
Yeah, did you have a fun time playing tonight?
Oh, yeah. I like Jazz Bones, man. I like the setup. I like the people. Anything involving Hempfest always brings a lot of cool people around, you know?
Yeah.
It's cool.
You play around here often, like at Jazz Bones?
No, not in the South End. We usually play in the North End. Everett, Seattle, Linwood, Kirkland.
Yeah. So how long you guys been performing?
About 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, it has been about 2 years, actually. Yeah, about 2 years. We've done probably like 25 to 30 shows.
Yeah.
Around that. I don't know.
What's the craziest show you've done?
Battle of the Bands.
Battle of the Bands?
Yeah.
Which one?
We did Battle of the Bands through Guerrilla Music.
Was that November last year?
No, we did the finals in February 17th.
17th. Oh, this year?
Of last year.
Of last year?
Yeah. It was last year, right?
That was last year,
Yeah.
Oh, I went to their 2012
Oh, really?
Battle of the Bands, yeah.
Which did they do like?
It was the
like
Seattle Battle of the
2
Bands.
year or 4 year or something like that.
It was a Seattle Battle of the Bands 2012. I think it was like all the way back in January.
Oh, yeah.
They had started
the first
it.
One, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like you know, they worked out logistics and worked down the bands until finally in November, or it was either October or November, and then they finally had like the finals.
Top tier.
Yeah.
We did our first one was in January, I think. And then us and 2 other bands, they picked the top 3 from that to move on to the finals.
Yeah.
And then February 17th, we had the finals. And we beat 10 rock bands rapping for a mostly rock crowd. And they went crazy. Like,
Dang.
being on stage and feeling that, and like having like some rocker dudes come up to you afterwards, be like, bro, that was the tightest shit I ever seen, man. Like,
first hip hop group to win
that's
that
cool.
in the whole 20 years or some odd of its existence.
Yeah, they didn't know what to do with us. Like, for winning, they gave us $500 cash and 20 hours recording time. But they sent us to a rock studio. And so we're in there with like in Mirror Sound Studios. You guys are awesome, by the way.
Yeah,
but we went in there with them, and Keith, he's cool, or Kenny's a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? But it was a rock studio, and we're rappers, so we ended up having to transfer out. But they didn't know what to do with us. They're like, yeah, we'll throw you on some shows, and then we won. And they're like, yeah, we don't really do rap shows that much, but thanks, you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm like, it's cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah. So, what would you say is like one of the hardest things about like being in music and doing it all?
Dealing with people who don't have proper work ethic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Probably the hardest thing when you're trying to collaborate with a bunch of different people all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you guys have plans, you have goals, and then they come short. Like in the local game, you know what I'm saying? You have to kind of separate yourself from people who talk a big game and then actually step out and do it. You know, and that's, in my opinion, the hardest part of the local scene. Yeah. Pretty much.
So, like, you know, how often do you work with other people in the local scene, or do you ever get any, I guess, like higher ups tag along?
My boy AD from Proof Avenue, I consider him kind of a mentor of mine. If I have a question about something in like the business aspect of any kind of musical situation, or if I'm trying to get a feature on a track or something like that, I'll talk to him first. Shout out Proof Avenue for sure. I work with Till a little bit at Undercast, so if I need like a singer or a vocalist or anything like that, I usually consult him on who he's got in mind, who he's working with. It's actually doing things that sounds good, it's motivated, it's a good look to work with on a track, you know. Besides that, we try to figure out everything else ourselves. We try to push it out as we figure it out, you know.
And so how many albums do you guys have out? Or, like, do you have any releases?
We have one album where we have released. We're working on a mixtape right now. It should be out in about a month.
And we have solo projects too.
Yeah.
We release solo tracks. Yeah, coming soon.
Yep. Shout out to Soundproof.
Yeah. Do you have any upcoming shows?
At this point in time, no.
I think we got one.
Oh, we have the one at Tony V's, huh?
June 7th.
June 7th. No, is it June 7th?
I think so, yeah.
June 7th.
June
Tony
7th.
V's Garage.
Come out. Be
Well,
there.
yeah.
Hopefully you guys end up making it to, you know, like Hempfest, end up being potentially in front of 40,000 people.
Oh, that would be awesome, bro.
Shit.
Crazy.
That would be awesome. Like, I can imagine, like, Battle of the Bands times 1,000. You know, like, the emotion that you would get on stage.
The fact that they're actually smoking weed, too, at the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time I could spark a joint on stage. That's awesome. I haven't been able to do that yet.
Wait, you can't smoke weed at Studio 7?
Not, we're not exactly high profile.
You know what?
You
Like
know.
I was to that 420 show, and every single person lit up on stage.
Yeah.
We got the
I'm
short
gonna
end
say
of the
that
stick.
I haven't smoked weed on stage at Studio 7, but I've smoked weed in the crowd at Studio 7. Like, you
The
know,
whole
those
crowd,
vaporizer
dude.
pens, you're sitting there like, no one knows where it's coming from. You get
Yeah.
it?
It's so dark in there.
Yeah. I like their stage, though. Their stage is cool.
Oh yeah.
Their stage is huge.
And, where can people find you on the internet?
We have separate Facebooks. We also have a Bandcamp, So-Lo Cory Spitz.bandcamp.com. So-Lo spell,
Cory Spitz.
So-Lo spell S-O-L-O-W. Cory Spitz, CORYSPITZ.bandcamp.com. You can catch us on Twitter, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, Facebook. We're all over the place. We try to be as many places as possible. Pure Volume, fucking Artist E-Card. We have all kinds of different websites.
YouTube. Check out the YouTube.
Yeah. Northwest Movement on YouTube. All the O's are actually zeros, like a number 0 for my illiterate friends out there.
Shout out to Most Official too in the building. What
Yeah.
up, Most Official?
What?
Do we have any more shout outs for anyone?
Cabby Studios,
Yeah.
Undercast,
Okay.
fucking Mirror Sound. We got you guys. AD, Eddie Ethics. What's up, man?
Yeah.
Frequently Faded.
Yeah.
Fucking Cash Klepto. Shout out Gotti Gang out here in
Woo!
Tacoma in the South End. They doing it big out here for sure. That's about it. Shout out to my family. I love you guys. Thank you for support. Shout out to my fans, everyone that came here tonight. Shout out to everyone that's been to any show I've ever done. For real.
Shout out to my
I love
girlfriend
you.
who cooks me mashed potatoes at 4 o'clock in the morning on the regular. That shit is...
That's fucking
You
awesome.
should
awesome.
appreciate that shit if you got a good
Yeah.
woman. Saying that.
I love
Eat-
you.
wake up, eat some potatoes.
I
and
love
pasta.
you, babe.
Yeah, and then
Fuck
she
yeah,
rolls my
shit.
blunt for me. Real shit.
It's real shit.
Man, thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah, man, appreciate
Go
it.
check out So-Lo and Cory Spitz. These guys
Do
are
it.
pretty cool. They
Do
just
it.
killed it at Jazz Bones. Hopefully
do it.
catch them at the Seattle Hempfest 2013.
We'll be there whether we're performing or not.
Yeah.
We show
Yep.
support.
Go hang out with them.
Passing
Alright.
out CDs and
That's
always
fun.
for free. Free music for everyone.